you do whatever you can to make yourself feel better. And if that's lipstick for cardio, then so be it. I'm flagging today, guys. So it's evening cardio time. I was in earlier to do glutes, so I've done that. It was about a 45-minute workout. I then popped to a family lunch after they had eaten, because I can't eat, so I can't eat with them. So I had a coffee, and I've been home, and I'm very tired, so I'm just keen to just get this cardio out the way now. It's 10 to 6. It is exactly 3 weeks until show day, so the first week is out the way. I'm feeling tired, but it's all good. I got down to posing practice, as I promised you I would, this morning. I thought I'll give myself half an hour, just have a look at my old routine, see kind of how that's going, and it needs a lot of work, but we've got time, so it's fine. Weight on the scales is 58.6 this morning, which is damn good, definitely in the right direction. My show weight last time was 57.2. So I'm aiming for 55, which is well ambitious, and really the scales don't matter too much. I'm definitely carrying more muscle than I was in July. I'm not going to get too het up on the numbers, but it's just nice to have like a tangible kind of goal thing to sort of aim for, if that makes sense. We're probably looking about 56. My coach Tom reckons it should be 57, so hey ho, we shall see. But anyway, I'm on my way to Pure Gym. Cardio today is going to be probably the same as yesterday and the same as every day, which will be 15 minutes of Stairmaster and 15 minutes of walking on the treadmill. Well, actually, I've been doing sprints, interval sprints, just to hit a 300 calorie burn on my MyZone belt. Again, tangible numbers always helps. Then you just feel like you've accomplished something instead of just ongoing cardio, which is, just can be ongoing and just quite demotivating. So that's the plan, and then I'm going to flop on the sofa with a large bowl of yogurt and protein powder, my favourites. Hello, it is Wednesday, it is hump day, and I am in a far better mood than I was yesterday. Yesterday was not a good day for me. I heard some very bad, very devastating news actually, that kind of just set me off. My hormones, I think, are all over the shop at the moment anyway, a little bit. And you know, just sometimes you get kind of those days, and it was just one thing on top of the other. I've just bought a new MacBook. I'm trying to migrate my old one over to the new one. That is the most complicated job ever. I'm having the least success ever with it, and I might have to go down to the Apple store, I think, which I just don't have time for. But anyway, I'm still trying. I'm just heading back from the gym now. I've just done my workout, did a bit of quads, chest, biceps, triceps. So yeah, it was quite a long one today. My mind is playing tricks on me, or my eyes are playing tricks on me. I feel my clothes are getting looser. I can see my clothes are getting looser. Yeah, I just feel like I look worse. So I'm really glad I'm checking in with Tom on Friday, or I check in with him each week. And I think that's why it's so important to have someone there, a guide, a coach, to just tell you you're not going crazy, or to tell you that you are being crazy and to stop it. So we'll see what he says on Friday. Aside from a rubbish day yesterday, I will admit I cheated on my diet. Well, kind of. It fitted in my macros. I had a tub. Aldi do the most amazing protein ice cream. I think it's salted caramel one, and they've got a new flavour as well, which I saw the other day, which I think is what subconsciously set me off obsessing about ice cream. After yesterday, I just figured it was a lesser of two evils. It could have been a bottle of wine, or it was that which fit in my macros, and I don't think technically did the worst damage. But obviously that's kind of playing on my mind. I'm like, damn, you know, I was on a nice clean streak. But anyway, hey ho, it is just one little tub in the grand scheme of things, so it's all good. So yeah, that's kind of a little update where we are at. Not much else to report. We're just plowing on. Energy levels are good. Yesterday was just an isolated incident. I just find when I'm on prep, I get stressed more easily. I get stressed. I get stressed all the time. I'm always stressed. But then it's like just doom and gloom, and my mind can spiral much more easily than it would if I could distract myself with some food or a drink or something like that, which actually is the reason why I love prepping for shows or prepping for shoots or doing this kind of routine thing, because it takes away all those distractions, and I find it a bit of a reset for me. Just 2.5 weeks now, so we'll see how we're looking on Friday. Definitely need to practice my posing. Oh my god, I need to practice my posing. But I'm pretty sure, just like riding a bike, it'll all come together once I do it more. So I have booked that in the diary to do on Friday morning. Half an hour, even an hour isn't long enough. I'm going to leave a couple of hours there just to kind of have a play around, because it takes me a while to get into it, and then when I start kind of moving, I want to continue on. So if I've only given myself an hour and then I've got to run off and do something, it just stresses me out. So I've got the whole morning free on Friday to do that after checking photos, which of course I'll be sharing with you, and then I'll be jumping on a call with Tom, which I might show you as well. Introduce you to Tom on our Zoom call on Friday. Oh, as for the scales, doing a complete dance, and I think that's playing on my mind as well, but as I said, I can see changes, so I'm just not going to pay attention to the scales, but it is still annoying. They were up. I'm still heavier now than I was. I think I'm at 58.9 today. Yesterday I was like 59.3. I'm like, what? I'm still in calorie deficit. It makes no sense whatsoever. Well, it does. It's just probably water retention and things from stress. So anyway, never mind. We just ignore that. We continue on. We hold the vision and we trust the process. And on that note, I've just pulled into my driveway. So I will chat to you later, folks, and check in with you on Friday, unless anything earth-shattering happens before then. It is Friday. I just love a Friday. There's just something about Friday that I absolutely love. And this morning, I feel like I've literally woken up with a personality transplant, or certainly a mood transplant. Last couple of days have been testing on the mental front. I've just felt rubbish. I've just felt like I'm not making progress. I've been really kind of drained with a lot of stuff going on work-wise. It's been a testing week. But yeah, I'm just feeling miles better today, and just much more in control of things. The scales, I don't even know what they're doing, but I think I'm finally seeing progress. I did some posing practice this morning. On Fridays it's check-in day anyway. Maybe that's why I'm in a good mood, I don't know. But I'm finally seeing stuff coming through. So I've just had a workout, which was mainly legs. What did we do? Back, hamstrings, glutes, and that was it. So that's my 4th weight workout of the week, and then I always go back in on the weekends and do like a solid glute workout, because that is the area that needs the most attention, to say the least. I'm just about to jump on a call with Tom. We check in on a Friday at midday, so we'll see how everything is going. I've just had my shake back from the gym. I'm looking forward to my lunch of chicken, rice and salads. And yeah, then I'm working. I've got some calls this afternoon, some bits to kind of tidy up, and yeah, just some things to plan now that we've got interviews back on the hashtag No Filter Needed podcast. One of the major stresses was the migration of the laptop, which I'm pleased to announce that I finally did from a backup drive in the end yesterday. I was literally without a laptop for about 2 days, which kind of just made me feel a bit weird. So yeah, we're all back on track now. I've got a busy weekend lined up with work. Also, there's this free posing class at Pineapple Dance Studios on Sunday. So I'm going to pop along, probably more for networking. I don't really want to confuse myself. So yeah, that's where we're at. We're feeling good. We're feeling good, people. It's Friday. We're excited for the weekend, even though that doesn't really mean too much when you're on prep. But we're excited nonetheless. I don't know, I always find on Friday there's an energy, like people are happy, so I just tend to pick up on that.
flex anymore. I'll just go back. So you can see there. I mean, it's gonna hit this sub 58 in a week's time or so, because was last week was that was last week, wasn't it? 60 odd on average.
Yeah.
And now we're at 58-ish on average. So, right, so that's this week, and that's that pose that I like there. And then check out last week, which is that one. And was there a front one from last week?
Yeah.
Let's compare those. Yeah, so this is a little bit tighter this week. Can you see just around the abs there? Look at the difference here in the in the shape. It's just slightly tighter. See that? Mm-hmm. Look at the legs as well. Look, a little bit more on the legs there. So there are improvements. The weight's down. The improvements are happening in the body there, and you're not looking drawn, and you're not looking like over dieted. I suppose the good thing here is that because of that, you won't need to do any sort of like carb depletion, carb up protocol, because you're pretty full all the way through. So protein's super high here. So this is about 3 grams per kilo. I mean, honestly, that although that's high, and it's not dangerously high, it's just high, that's brilliant, because it's obviously holding your muscle shape and keeping you full. Carbs are at tolerable level, and then the fat's down at this 0.5 level. So this is perfect. This is exactly where we want to be. And the fact that you're still smashing in like 1,800 calories, and you're looking.
I've been aiming for like 1,700, but then I was like, let me just keep pushing, see if I can get away with it. 1,800.
Yeah, but also remember that burning the candle too much. You are doing more cardio.
Yeah.
So you don't want to burn more cardio and then obviously reduce your calories as well. That's taking a bit too much off the top. You've made progress this week. You can see that. Look at it says 58.9. Last week was 60. So it's only like a 0.2 of a difference. But there is a difference there. Now, yeah, we could drop the calories to like 1,700 on average. I think that would probably be where I'd want you to be here. And that's very easy. Just drop off the protein. To keep the carbohydrates and fat, just drop the protein off a little bit to drop that 100 calories. So like if we can hit 200 grams of protein per day, but keep all these the same, that'll be where we need to be for next week. Because you got the feedback signal here that you were too hungry, and then you ate more, and this is when we're at 1,700. See 17.26 here, 17.54.
Yeah.
Look at the output those days. So we got 372 and 300, so 672, nearly 1,000 there that day from training and cardio, and that's the day. The next day you had the feedback.
Yeah, I was hungry.
So here you've overdone the cardio a little bit, resulting in hunger feedback system from the body. And actually, you did drop a little bit of weight there as well on average. So you went from 59.5 to 59.2. But then when you ate, it actually continued through, and you continued to drop. So I think if you're going to drop down to 1,700 calories on average food, you can't be doing 700 calories cardio. It's one or the other. It's you want to eat more and do more activity, or you eat less and do less activity, which is sort of goes against. Normally it's like eat more, eat less, move more, isn't it? But for you, it's actually if you move more, you've got to actually eat more. So it's up to you how you want to do it. If you want to keep that level of cardio, that's fine, but we need to feed it with about 1,700, 1,750 calories a day.
Yeah, the reason for the not the reason for the cardio, but I just quite like, instead of sitting on the sofa or at home near the fridge or whatever, it's quite nice to go back in the evening and do some cardio. Although with the petrol shortage, it was quite difficult. I was like, this is like
the car.
3 trips. Yeah, push the car. Yeah. 3 trips to the gym. I'm like wasting petrol. But no, I and that's why I do it. It's just a good kind of little thing for me. But I could go out for a walk anyway. So that's why I've been probably doing more. Not because I'm like, I need to just incessantly do cardio. Just because it's a nice little routine that I've fallen into. Particularly, it stops my mind wandering.
So if you're going to do this, go back to the gym in the evening, you've got to feed it with about 20, 30 grams of carbs.
Okay. Well, I won't say no to that. Cream or ice, extra bowl. Yes.
Yeah, I mean that's like a half a bagel or something, isn't it? So
yeah.
Just fine. If you want to go and do some exercise, fine, but feed it. you're pretty lean now. Obviously, we're not shredded because that's not what we need to be for the show. But it's a healthy, very healthy lean. And to maintain that, you've got to maintain that balance because of the fact the body fat is quite low. So we need to maintain the balance of carbs going in, exercise going out. Moving forward next week, 1,700 calories. Keep about 130, 140 grams of carbs. Yep. Protein about 200. Fats around 30. So the only real change here is to drop the protein to 200. Yeah. To get the calories down to 17. And I would say that if you're going to go over this sort of 400 or 500 calories per day on cardio, so like this or to this, you need to be bunging in another sort of 20, 30 grams of carbs there.
Okay. Morning. It's Sunday. I am in Covent Garden, charging along because I am late to Pineapple Dance Studios. So Women's Federation's FMC are putting on a free posing workshop, which I've had in the diary for a while. And I thought I'd pop along just to have a little nosy, make some new friends, do a bit of networking, and obviously maybe pick up some posing tips. So that's where I am now. The Miami Pro Show is exactly 2 weeks today. The scales are not budging, and it's been a really testing week. However, I have eyes and I can see that things are coming through, so I'm trying not to lose my head about it. But yeah, yesterday, just super exhausted, a lot of stress is going on. It felt like I'd been hit by a truck this morning when I got up about 5:30, but I forced myself to sleep through. I just think I need rest, and I keep waking up sort of a bit just full of anxiety, just with all the stuff going on. I think also my body might be a little bit hungry too. So anyway, I feel much better for that extra bit of sleep. I had a sore throat yesterday and I was like, please don't get ill. And that seems to be going now. So we're all good. Ending the week on a high. So this posing workshop will be 10 till 12. I'm then gonna give the dogs a nice big walk. Then gonna go and do a bit of cardio at the gym, not too much. I don't want to stress my body any further, so I'm just gonna take it easy. And then off to see my friend Paula. And then it's Monday tomorrow and we're back for another week. Everything's heading in the right direction. I'm just arriving at Pineapple Dance Studios now. So here we are, the big lights. God, I haven't been here for years, absolute years. I think I used to do dancing here when I was like 13, 14. So, God, yeah, it'd be fun. Anyways, that's it for this week.